It's Monday, October 22nd, and I've been at work all morning just kind of trying to plug things away, get things done off my list, because Brooke's mom is watching our girls in the afternoon, so Brooke and I are going to be able to work together, and so trying to get as much done so that I can focus on us having our meeting and talking about all the things that we need to check off our list. So I've just been kind of focused. Brooke and I are without children, headed to Copper Cup to have a meeting because now we've found some consistent childcare so that we can actually focus on, running a business. It's important to do that if that's how you make a living. So we're gonna try it and see how it goes. Keys to having a really successful business meeting: dope food, killer coffee, and lots of new books.
Should buy a calendar when it's like that becomes our job right hook. Finished our work meeting, very successful. Heading to pick up the girls. We got refills on our coffee because they're delicious. And then we were like, wait a second, how many shots of espresso are in these drinks? There's a chance TJ's had 6 shots of espresso. I'm kidding.
Feeling good.
I'm kidding. He didn't drink the whole thing, but that's what we're not sure. If he did drink it all.
So we got food.
So we got food instead. So if we're up till 1 a.m.
Just cranking out more ideas,
Yeah.
All right.
We're driving the back way, what we call the back way home, because we're actually going to my parents first, and it's the way that we used to drive back from the mall when we had the Walk and Love store at the mall, because it avoided the main road and it kind of just went through a bunch of fields to get there. And anytime we drive it, it makes us feel all the feels.
But also super grateful that we don't own a store anymore.
Yes.
It seems like forever ago that was, and it really wasn't that long ago.
No, it was like 2014.
Who knows? Something. Another funny story about this road is at one point I ran the Hershey Park Half Marathon, and I was training and running on this road, and I was running by one of the farms. I used to run at night just because it was cooler and stuff, and a dog came racing out of one of the farms, and I was so scared that I just started screaming, sir, your dog. And he was like, this super tough farmer late at night. He's probably been working like 15 hours. And he's like, that's fine. That's all I did. The dog just kept chasing me. It didn't bite me or anything, but it was scary. I work in an office.
Office hands.
Hold the edges. Yep, hold the edges like that. Good job. Lisa, go! Yay! Woo! Good.
You're doing it, Junie. Proud of you. Keep going. Oh, just hanging out. Hi, sweetie.
Yeah, well, you already ate chicken nuggets. Can you pull my ear? Happy Monday to you all. Here are my final thoughts for today. Feels like I haven't done this in a while because we're just doing shows Monday through Thursday. But last Thursday we were having all sorts of technical issues, so we just kind of gave up on editing that one. Don't worry, you didn't miss much. But my final thoughts for today are to say thank you to anyone who thought the Trump video was funny. That was its only intention. I wasn't trying to make any sort of political point or anything like that. I just happened to be able to do a pretty good Trump impression, and we thought that would be a pretty funny, pretty harmless video. And so for those of you who enjoyed it, I say thank you. And for those of you who didn't, I would just sort of challenge you to maybe lighten up a little bit. I think joy and laughter and joking are all parts of interacting with people, and I think sometimes we can take ourselves too seriously, especially in this sort of 2018 political climate where we want to just like be outraged about everything. I don't think that's necessarily the best idea. And there was one person who sent me a message that sort of accused me of not having any empathy because I made light of a situation, and I don't think that's true. I know that's not true. I can be an empathetic person, maybe not empathetic as some, but probably more empathetic than others. But humor is a way that I deal with things and is a way that I interact with people. For example, my dad was in a bad bike accident last week, and when I saw him on FaceTime and he was in the gurney and stuff, it was an intense moment, and the first thing that I did was try to make him laugh, because I think that's really a way that I've been gifted to bring joy to people and infuse joy into a situation. And so that's all that video was. If you were offended by it, it wasn't anything politically motivated or anything like that. I just happened to do a really great Donald Trump impression, and I wanted to make a harmless video. So, but for those of you who just enjoyed it for what it was and just laughed at it, thank you. I appreciate it. It really made me feel good. And this Monday was a great day. Brooke and I got a ton done. We actually sat down with no kids and talked about some big things that we have upcoming, which is really exciting because we have not done that in a long time. So it was needed and it was refreshing, and gonna get the house cleaned after I edit this video and then go to bed. Hope you guys had a great Monday, and we'll see you later. See you.